guys, it's me Stacy. I'm back today with cards number 13 and 14 for our Simple Everyday Cards series that we are doing. This is number 13 here, a little birthday card. Number 14 is a baby card. Alright, let's go to the computer and we will get started. Alrighty, at the computer you want to go to cricut.com/design. You will see this screen, upper left hand corner where it says account. Click on that to sign in. Enter in your email and your password. When you see your name in that green box, that verifies that you are logged in. You want to come down here and click where it says Create New Project. Left-hand side toolbar, click on Insert Images. We're going to change this from all images to cartridges. In the search box, type in the word Simple. And the one we want is the Simple Everyday Cards. We're going to click on View All Images. I'm going to go to the right-hand side below the funnel and click on the 4 squares to make them larger. Now we're going to search for the 2 cards that we are making. So we're making a birthday card and the baby card. So I'm going to scroll down. All right, there's the baby card right there, the sweet one with little baby carriage. And now I want the birthday card. Which might be back up top. So go back up top. There it is, right there. Okay. Bottom right, click on Insert Images. Now these cards are the same as far as the way they're orientated, so I'm just going to line them up on top of each other. Take my mouse across both pieces, right click to group them. And again, you want to go to the left-hand side toolbar, click on Set Canvas. You want to click on where it says Cards. Oops, not Pants. Back up. Set Canvas. Try that again and click on Cards. All right, so you basically want to put this part of the card inside this canvas piece, but to save time, I'm going to just resize this. So I have them both selected. Go to my right-hand side toolbar, click on Edit, and I'm going to leave the lock locked and change only the width and make this be 18.51. Click on Enter. You'll see now we bring this piece over. It's going to fit inside that canvas piece perfectly. All right, right-click to ungroup them. Right-click again to ungroup the envelopes. We have this piece and the piece that goes behind that one. Grab this one, ungroup it, bring this one over. All right, so now we have this piece here. This piece goes behind that, but I want 2 of them. I'm going to right-click on that and choose Copy and choose Paste. So we have one for the inside card as well for the mat. This piece will go on the inside there, and that piece will go behind it like that. To make this easier, though, I do know the cards are 8.5 by 5.5, which is your standard A2 size card. I just go ahead and cut these pieces out, so I'm going to delete them. You would just cut out 2 pieces of cardstock that are both 4 by 5.25, and that's going to fit inside that card here, just to save some time. All right, so we have that. I'm going to go to my Layers tab. I'm going to click on this card here and make that one be a blue color, I think. And this one will be a green color. Okay, top toolbar, click on Go. All right, so we have that card. Now remember, you'll need 2 pieces of cardstock for the inside and the outside of that card. Our envelopes, they are both the same. Then we have this piece here, and again, you'll need 2 pieces of cardstock for that one. All right, bottom right, I'm going to go ahead and click on Go, cut these out with the table, and put our cards together. All right, so we have all of our card parts. We're first going to go ahead and assemble the envelope. Finger press all the square marks first to kind of get it started. Take your bone folder. Okay, let's go ahead and glue our envelope shut. I'm using art glitter glue from Mamie Made It. I'm just putting on that one flap, bringing that one over. And then we're going to glue the bottom flap. That glue set up for a minute. All right, so our envelope is finished for right now. Right now we have the actual card base. Now inside the card base, you will see we have this piece here, that piece, and this arch. I did go ahead and save those. I may put them on the envelope, so go ahead and save those pieces. All right, we're going to go ahead and finger press on our card. Flip it over. All right. Now for the inside here, this shiny piece is actually aluminum foil. So we're going to open this card up. I have some aluminum foil here. And we're just going to go ahead and cut it to fit in our area. So I wanted to cover the entire word here. Okay, a little bit more, not as wide. Nice thing that the aluminum foil also sharpen your scissors while you're here as well. Alright, so I think we're going to be good there. Tape the glue. I'm using art glitter glue, and I'm going to put it at the very end here and on the actual word happy. And I'm going to take my fingers and just kind of dab it so I don't have a whole lot of glue extra hanging over there. And then just lay this piece down like that. Anything extra on the sides, you can just go ahead and fold that up. Okay, now we're going to do the word birthday as well. So cut another piece. You know, I could have just cut a whole piece of aluminum foil. I just now thought about that. Alright, go ahead and tear this and do the same thing. So for the words happy birthday, you can just, of course, use the same, just cut a larger piece of aluminum foil. I always tend to do things the hard way first. Alright, so just putting glue on all these letter pieces here so they'll stay down. I'm going to grab this and lay this down on top of that. Smooth it out. When I get to the end, I'll just fold it over like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the word to. We'd actually just probably use this piece here. Okay, let's try this piece. Alright, that'll work. So again, just kind of plop your glue around the letters and make sure you get the inside so they'll stay down for us. And then lay that in there like that. And then lastly we have the word you. That's a little larger piece. Too tall. I'm going to fold it over. Alright, looks like pretty good. I'm going to cut it. I'm just going to make sure I'm fitting there nicely. I'm going to cut a little bit more off the bottom. Alright, good to go. Take this, and again, I'm going to kind of dot in the middle of those letters and also around it. Take my fingers and just kind of suck up some of that glue so we don't get seepage. Alright, and then lay this down on top of that piece, like that. I'm going to fold this little piece over. Okay, now we have our white pieces, and this is just 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take this, and we're going to first put glue on our foil, like that. I'm going to go in between these lines here, also up here, again just so these places will lay flat for us. And I want to go on the outside of this piece here, like that. And then we're going to go to the outside of our card. Just on the outer corners of it. Okay. Take that around, and we're going to lay that on top of that. Make sure we're covering our foil before I go too far down. Give that a rub. Alright, see how we did? Beautiful. A little spot there on my Y. Alright, now we're just going to do the inside. And for that, I'm just going to take that piece there and take a little bit of more foil. I'm going to take it and just glue it on the bottom corner of that card. I'm going to just like this. I'm going to go ahead and fold it over like I'm wrapping a present to kind of lock that foil in. Only because it's really thin. If I tried cutting it, it's probably going to tear. So you just have like a little foil pocket right there. All right, you're going to glue this one down on the inside. Okay. So now we have that. So our inside of the card is done. Isn't that cute? The little pocket. Just a little accent of foil there. All right, so the card itself is done. Now we have the envelope. Now on this card, I did put that arch on the inside, so I think I'm going to do that the same with this one. So save that arch, that wrong card. Whoops. I'm going to put a few dollops of glue on it. Again, you don't need a whole lot here, just to kind of help hold it down a little bit. All right, I'm going to kind of just put this up here to kind of anchor the card a little bit. All right, so the card is done. So now we have this piece here, and what I'm going to do is maybe just put this right here. I'm thinking now I might want to grab some foil as well. This is where I just tend to think. Because you want to bring the foil on the... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. I have an idea for the foil. We'll see if that's going to work. So you can just, you know, if you're going to mail this card out, you can put the person's address inside this little pocket. Or you can just hand it out and put the person's name inside of it. All right, now I'm going to take the foil and just tear it. And I want to kind of use this as a washi tape maybe. What do you think? To kind of help hold that down. I don't know now. I want to grab the foil somewhere on this card. I could do the bottom. We could do the bottom. Let's do that. Alright, so again, take some foil. We're going to glue the bottom of our envelope. Hope I don't mess this up here. Just that bottom corner. I'm going to lay this down. Now, you want to wrap this but make it neat. So just go ahead and cut off all the extra foil. Okay, so I'm going to take some glue on the foil. Okay, we're going to fold that up and put some more glue on that little corner piece right there, and then just bring this down. So it doesn't look the best on the back side, but we're incorporating that foil, which is what I want. What do you think? So there's that card and that card. All right, let's move on to card number 14. Alrighty, here we are with card number 14. Hopefully you can see that paper behind that. We're actually making that. So I have all the card pieces here. Again, we're going to grab the envelope first and go ahead and finger press that to get it started. Alright, take the bone folder against that. Okay, again, I'm using art glitter glue from Mamie Made It. I'm going to put glue on one flap here. Bring this flap down and bring that over. I'm going to leave both flaps of the envelope open because I do want to decorate that. But I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. Alright, so we have the card here. Look what I do. I noticed I used a different color green. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to take very carefully on those score marks. Just kind of finger press them to get them going. And I just kind of pinch them. Okay, I'm going to lay that flat down and give that a nice crease there. Alright, so we have that piece. Now the first thing I'm going to do is work with the word sweet. So my tip for you guys when you cut this card out is to save the word sweet. Also, if you guys do Project Life, save that. We're going to take this on a piece of white scrap paper, flip it over, and now we're just basically going to cut around this. Just, you know, like an offset or a shadow, just kind of cut around a little bit. Does not need to be perfect. Okay, let me realign that back up a little bit. All right, I'm just going to cut this because we're going to put white paper behind that piece there. Okay, let's go and test this and see how we are. So bring this over. Okay, almost perfect. I think I'm a little bit too high on my T, so I can bring that down some. Okay, and I'm a little bit too wide on that part. Okay, so I think, oh, I just made it. Okay, take our glue. Again, I'm using art glitter glue from MadeMeMadeIt.com. Just put a few dots of glue on the inside of these pieces so they'll all lay flat. All right, and just kind of go around it a little bit. Okay, all right, now we're going to glue this down carefully. Oh, I can see I'm not covering all of my T. Lift that back up. Okay. All right, let's see how we did. Beautiful. I'm a little bit short here on my S. I can see that, but it's not really that bad. I'm going to just go ahead and take a piece of tape and hold that down. Nobody will know. All right, so now you can just take that. You can toss it or save it for a scrapbook layout or something else. All right, now to make the paper for the inside. First, we're going to work on the actual inside of the card. I also saved those triangles that came from the little buggy. And I'm going to go ahead and take these. There's 5 of them. Just put a little dollop of glue. I'm going to go one of them in the bottom middle. And just kind of work my way out. Okay, so put one maybe right here. Again, just so there's a little bit of color on the inside of the card. Itty bitty. All right, take that one. Kind of go in different directions a little bit. And our last little triangle here. Sorry about my phone. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, I'm going to flip it over and just give that a little bit of rub, like that. All right, now we're going to take this and glue this on the inside. Okay, just like that. Thank you. All right, now we're going to work on this piece here. So I have that piece. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. All right, now how I did that, I just took 2 color inks. I have a yellow and a green. These are Stampin' Up. This is a Mint Macaron and Hello Honey. Any color you guys like is fine. Then go ahead and take an acrylic block. We're going to first go in the yellow and just kind of dip the block in there. I'm going to stamp off and then stamp on and press down. And that's going to give us that image there. So I'm going to do that again. Stamp off. Stamp on, off, on, off, on. I didn't want it to be, you know, a girl card or a boy card, so I thought green and yellow are perfect for either one. Do another one right here. Put another one right there. Now I'm just going to take this and clean it. And by cleaning it, I just mean kind of rub it on my paper here. All right, and now we're going to go into the green. I'm going to stamp off first, and then on. Off, on, off, on. And you can, of course, do this with just one color if you like. We also need to glop green right there. Go over this one again. So we're just kind of playing around. Now I think if I have too much green, just go back with your yellow. Kind of like cooking. Add a little bit of salt. Just to kind of mute that green a little bit. All right, I think we're pretty good. We're going to close these guys up. Actually, we're not going to. I'm going to set that aside. Fold this down. I want to work on my envelope, but all I want to do, the bottom corner here, so I'm going to fold this piece up. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper right here and lay that like that. So now I just have the corner, okay, of my envelope, and do the same thing. I'm going to take this in the yellow first. Okay, stamp off, and then on, off, on. It's not really getting me a good image on my envelope, but that's okay. Just kind of press down really good. Okay, so we guys see a little bit of yellow there. The green will come back up and be a little brighter, hopefully. You know what? I'm just gonna do it this way. Much better. I had to go through the envelope and that really wasn't working. Or through my card. Just do that. I'm actually gonna get rid of the green and come back in with that yellow. Oops, stamp off first. Okay, so there's a little bit of decoration on there. Just something. All right, now we can go and close these guys up. Take this over there. All right, let's bring our card over. Oh, wrong card. All right, now, again, we're gonna take the art glitter glue again, and you wanna glue really well on these pieces so they stay down. Get the buggy really good around the triangles. This piece. Okay, and I'm going to do up here. And I'm actually, because this is so small, my outer border, I'm going to put the glue around that. If I get too much glue on it, which I probably will, I'll just go ahead and rub it off. But I'd rather have the glue here versus me going too close or too in and then it's showing through the card. Okay, then I'm going to do right here as well. Get my glue there and then take this guy and bring it in there. So I might have, yeah, I do have a little bit too much glue, but I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather have the too much glue there just to be able to rub it versus us putting the glue on the outside of the card like we normally would. We need a little more glue right here. Little nip and tuck. Okay. I'll lay this down and just give it a good rub, make sure everything's laying flat for me. And there you have it. I need a little more glue here. Going to shove some in there. Press that down for a minute. Isn't that cute, that little pattern? And I have no idea what color green cardstock this is. If you guys are like Stampin' Up people and you have, you know, matching cardstock, you could of course use Mint Macaron cardstock color, but to me that really wasn't a big deal. Alright, what do you think? Isn't that super sweet? Love that. And then we have the card. I'm going to put that one in here. Hope we got to seal the bottom. This is the bottom, right? Yep, okay. I'm going to give it a little rub to let that glue kind of hold. I'm going to get glue on my hands. It's all coming off now. I'm going to put the card in there. So there's card number, what was that, number 14? Is that one. Now we have this one here, which is card number 15 or 13. So there's the envelopes, and here are the cards. Alright guys, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.